Damn.
Yeah.
That was not a good investment.
That was the worst thing I could have done.
Definitely.
Like if I could give advice, I was like, save your money. Don't just get a cheap car. Get like a $5,000, $6,000 car that's reliable, it's good, gets you there, gets you back. Buy your house first, and then buy your dream car.
That's a good advice.
I feel like when I graduated college, since I was really broke and I didn't have money when I was in college, I feel like once I started working, I saw the money, and I know what to do with it. So I'm gonna buy a car, and bang, buy a car. Then I got myself a Michael Kors watch. I remember the first thing, $250 I bought the watch. Y por eso ves, like my sweaters, North Face, Tommy. Like I had to make sure they were the marca. Nike.
So you were like
see, Nike. Like I had to make sure they were the marca. Like I just couldn't like wear something. I don't know. That's my mad mentality. That's poor mentality.
Back then.
Yeah. Ahorita no. Ahorita.
But at the same time, you're estás madurando.
Yeah. And another thing, Melvin pointed out too. He's like, for every event you had to buy a new dress. And for real.
Bro, that's the girl thing though.
That's a good thing.
That's a girl thing, yeah. So welcome back to another episode, Platicando Contigo. Estamos con Alexandra Roblero.
Hey Henry, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me again, and it's really nice to be back after such a long break. Right? It's been a while.
You wanna say? I think a month.
A month.
You think so?
Probably.
It's been fast because the last episode we did with the vice mayor, no?
With the vice mayor, yeah.
Yeah. Comment below what did you guys see that episode? Comment below what stuck to you from what she said. What did you like? Do you remember?
Just her story in general, how she came from Dominican Republic at such a young age here, and talked about all the barriers that you face as a first generation student. How she had all these challenges along her way. For example, the passing of her mother.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a huge. Yeah. And then her just making it out into the world and having her career, a job, and how right now she's focusing on giving back to the community, which is something really, really impressive. Yeah,
for her to be the vice mayor, which I really like her. She's really not only influential, but she's really nice. She really is nice. The story I told you about us going to her house years back, like she really welcomed us. She didn't even know us.
And she welcomed you guys.
She welcomed us to her house. Yeah, really nice person. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna leave the link on the description on the comments. So make sure you watch that. So today we chose a different topic, which I really think is gonna really not only help us, but help a lot of people, because we're talking about self-improvement.
Oh, it's a big topic.
Yeah, and it's really for all ages. Like at the end of the day, everybody is involving. I don't know if you heard about that quote that says, if you aren't involving, you're dying. Everything is evolving every day. And they say you learn one new thing each day.
That's true.
So what do you think about self-improvement?
Like you said, I feel like it's not for just a specific age group. It's not just for teens. It's not just for young adults. It's not for older adults. It's for everybody, because like you said, as long as we're alive, we always have areas of improving in our lives, of learning new things. And I think that's one of the beauties of us humans, that we can always improve. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, and those aspects in our life, we can always continue improving. I know, for example, me, like I have a different mentality than I did last year, which is, like I feel like so much has happened in my life this year, specifically this year, that I feel like I have changed a lot. Like, even like my brother said it one time, and I was really surprised that he said it, because obviously your siblings are the ones that you spend a lot of time with. They know you, you live with them. And the fact that they point it out and be like, you're different, like you, I see you different. I'm
Look
like,
at you.
really? Like, okay.
That's good. So you would take that as like mentally, like you improved mentally.
Yeah, like I said, mentally, spiritually, those types.
Yeah, so like give an example, like what would be something that you back then said, you know what, that I shouldn't have done that.
Oh. So I used to like, I didn't like picking fights, but obviously if they would argue with me, I would want to argue back.
Oh,
like
okay.
I would want to respond. Like I couldn't just be quiet. Like I couldn't just like be like, Michelle, let it go. No, I had to say something.
Oh, so you wanted the last
Yeah,
word.
like I wanted the last word. Thank you.
Last word.
So I guess I didn't know when to be quiet and just be like, let it go, like let it go, Michelle, like let it go. And this is when I say that my brother pointed it out because a topic was discussed, and obviously me and him had different opinions, which is okay because we're humans and we're always gonna have different opinions on certain topics. And he was really strong for his opinion and what he believed and what he defended. And other times I feel like I want him to think like I'm thinking, and like I want him to accept it. But this time I was like, no, like this is what I believe. I respect your decision. If you don't believe what I believe, that's cool. And he was like, what? Like he looked at me, he's like what? Like
that was
for real?
different.
Yeah.
That was the response was different.
Yeah, him was just like, you're not fighting back, and I'm just like, no. I'm like, no. And then he was like, I feel like you've changed a lot like this year, and I'm like, I don't know, this year specifically, like I feel like I have evolved in so many aspects of my life. For example, patience. I feel like I didn't have patience at all. Like, I mean, I did have patience. I'm not saying like I'm the worst person, but
right.
like I feel like my patience was very limited, and right now I'm really more patient. I'm just like, okay, if things don't work out the way I think, okay, I can't do anything about it. Just
Which that's nice thing because, like, about patience in general, I feel like that's something that I'm working on now, and like especially if you be in, I don't know, for you to get to that point, you had to been like a lot of people had to test your patience.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. It's like, I don't know if you hear this. It's I heard it and it's stuck in my head and it's really true. Like, be careful what you ask God, because if you ask God for patience, He's not just gonna give it to you. He's gonna put things in your life in order for you to overcome it and have patience. And it's hard.
You know what?
It's really difficult.
You know what? Good thing you said it because lately, like I was being tested about patience, and also, I remember I was like in the middle of so many like stressful situations and moments where I could like rage and like cuss somebody out, and I was watching the George Janko show, and he pointed out and he said, when you wanna flip somebody off, or you wanna scream, yell, get fighting, in the Bible it tells you what to do, and he said, be still. And that's the only thing that, like, when I was like in the middle of like just getting my ass beat just by like events and just me being frustrating and mad, and it's moments where I would like really like get mad, I would be still, and I would just remember saying, be still. And I was like, it took me a while because I'm like, there's moments like, to be honest, even before turning this camera on, I left this camera charging, right? I went to church. I left this thing charging, right? So, I go to church and then I left it charging. I come home. Hey, I called you. Hey, I just got out of church, and I go and check where I left it charging. It wasn't there. You don't know how I was like. I literally left it charging and it's not there. Nobody was home. So you just saw my parents just come. And I was like, it was probably my mind. I was with my sister, and I could just been like, back then I would have been like, where the hell are you? I need this, blah blah, this and that. But I was like, be still, like, and you know what? And then I also read something today, and I'm gonna share it because it was really nice, and it kind of like goes together with what we're talking about. Yeah, so I think I sent it to you because I've been sending you everything.
No, I don't think you only sent me a video.
Oh, with the chow.
I'm chow with that, and it has nothing to do with that.
That has nothing to do.
No, when you sent it to me, I'm sorry. When you sent it to me, I actually thought it was gonna be like, Henry sends me a lot of inspirational videos, motivational videos, and so when I got his notification that he sent me something, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's probably it's a Chavo del Ocho. That's funny.
It was funny though.
It was funny. It's hilarious.
Okay, so this really like proves what the Bible says is true, because you know how God tells you in moments where you need to like when you your flesh wants to argue, wants to fight, it says just be still. And there's science behind it, which is each time you control your anger, your brain strengthens in its ability to stay calm and caring. And it says, every time you choose peace over reaction, you are literally rewiring your brain pathways. Anger weakens control, patience builds it. Then it says, neuroscience found that when you resist an anger impulse, your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, gets stronger. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes being calm. But when you let your anger explode your amygdala, the emotional alarm system, grows more reactive. You become easier to trigger and harder to reason with. And it says, so every calm response isn't weakness, it's a micro rep of mental strength. Just like muscle, emotional control grows through constant reps. So
that's what I was thinking, because in Spanish I also do something like, when we think that somebody has a strong character, we think it's someone that is explosive, like corajudo, enojona, like just explosive, just strong. But no, that shows that they have a weak character.
There you go.
Because they don't know how to manage their emotions.
There you go.
And that's a lot to do with that. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. So
that's very true.
When the Bible says be still, it's because he knows he's the one that made it. And so I just learned a lot, and it's been like my test it looks like I've been, passing my test, because there's moments where like they be like really, really triggering me. Like I'm like, there's moments when I'm calling like just start
arguing.
Yeah, but like I just stay still. If somebody did something to you and you want to go and like get physical, or you want to argue, you're taking matter in your own hands, and you can only go like, to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you let it to God, then he'd be like, oh, you want me to take care of it?
Mm-hmm.
Then, oh, okay. He's gonna take it to where you're not even looking, and there's gonna be certain things that happen to them because they're messing with the child. So when he was saying that, it kind of really it resonated with me.
But that's good, Henry. That's good that you're working on that, on having like patience. It's not easy, and like it's like I'm still a work in progress. I'm not saying I'm 100% patient now, but like I feel like I'm more patient than I was a year ago.
And one thing that I've done some studies, and I was like, how can we self-improve? And it can be small things. And I want to get an example of what I did without knowing that what I was doing was actually self-improvement. So going to the gym and being active, because I know you're active too.
I try to.
Yes. Yeah, which is a good thing. Trying is better than
I'm not doing anything. Yeah. Sure.
So I talked about this in my TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, please follow me. I will put it in the description. And when I wanted to go to the gym years before, when I would go to the gym, I would only go for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I'll stop. I think the longest run I did was 1 month.
Really? 1 month was your longest?
Like a month. Yeah, it was a month.
Like going every day, or just
being
constant?
Being constant. But that was because I just got my membership, and then I wanted to go. But that was the wrong way to do it, because for you to not do anything, not be active, to become active, you need to take baby steps. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I would do workouts here in the house. I remember the first week, I only came to my garage, did 50 push-ups, took me like 5 to 10 minutes for 2 weeks.
That's what you would do?
Yeah, just get out of my bed or whatever I was doing, come to the garage, do 50 push-ups, finish push-ups, went for 2 weeks. The third week, then I was here for 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Then I started doing push-ups, jumpy jacks, or go for a run. And then the month, I went to go buy that bench press. And I bought the bench press, and then I did 30 minutes at home for like 3 more weeks. So it was like, in total, like 2 months. Then, for me being constant for that much, it was more natural for me to be active and get out my way and go to the gym. So when I did go to my gym, it was easier because my body already knew what that was, and it wasn't as hard. But I took baby steps to it. And self-improvement is that doing daily habits that build up to become something that's part of you. So being active, having that active lifestyle, you build habits each day to where now it's you. Now, the days I don't go, I feel like, bro, I need to go tomorrow. Like tomorrow is mandatory, which is something that a lot of people can use and start doing.
That's true.
Yeah. How was that being active with you?
So I feel like I was doing really good. I got that towards the end of last year. Like I was actually in it. Like I was 3 months straight. I would go to the gym at 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was really, I feel like I was really doing it. Like I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
But then unfortunately in December,
Okay.
I had a personal event that happened, and I stopped going to the gym, and I started going back towards maybe the end of March, early April.
Okay. So you've been.
Yeah, and obviously due to the personal event that happened in my life, I didn't, like, my life was in pause from the end of December until the end of March. Like my life was in pause, everything. Like
Right.
I wouldn't read, I wouldn't go to the gym, I just didn't have time.
You didn't focus on you.
No, I wasn't focusing on myself. I was focusing on my boyfriend, who was going through a health issue, and he was really sick. So I was with him when he was in the hospital, rehab center, and so I like you said, I stopped focusing on myself. I put myself in second place, or segundo plato, segundo lugar, dijo in Spanish. It sounds better in Spanish than English.
Yeah,
It made no sense in English. I'm sorry, guys. And so, like, yeah, towards like the beginning of April, I started going to the gym again, and I don't say I go every day because I don't, but I do go like 2-3 times a week at least. And if I don't go, I go for runs. But that has been my lifestyle right now until we're in October. But yeah, but I've been constant. Like other years, if I just stopped going, I stopped going.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go until like maybe a few months later.
Yeah.
But no, now, like you said, now like your body like needs it, like your body like asks for it. And yeah, but like I feel like I'm more right now, not 100% entregada, like you could say, but I feel like I am more committed than I was before, even though I went to the gym 3 months in a row. Because right now I'm not leaving the gym. Like, for example, yeah, I don't go every day, but like I make sure I go every week.
Okay. So at least you put like 3 days in the week.
Yeah. True.
Whether it's like Monday, Tuesday, but you still gotta find a way to bring.
Yeah. If not, go for runs. I also stopped playing soccer. You know, I started again this summer, so that helped me out a lot. Being active, being in shape. Yeah, I'm about to start soccer season again, the winter league. But
Indoor.
Indoor.
Yeah, that's one thing that really helps. So, the biggest self-improvement is actually working on your body, because it delays gratitude. Like, you don't feel the gratitude instantly. So yeah, going to get your nails done, go get your pedicure or massage, that's maintenance. That's not really self-care, because you go and then take it, you're done with it. When you work on yourself and you do your body what it has to do, or you go to the gym and actually stress your body, that's actually self-improvement, because you don't see the gratification, you see it later. And I thought self-improvement was that, like, go getting your nails done, your hair done, whatever. No, that's maintenance. That's something that you gotta do it, because that's your body. And one thing that a lot of people de lo deja por alto is like laziness.
Yeah.
laziness is something that a lot of people go through, and if you let laziness win, you're kind of delaying your self improvement.
That's true. Laziness, that you point that out. I feel like laziness is one of the biggest challenges a lot of us face.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we all face it at one point in our lives. We just feel lazy and we don't want to do it. And it's not that we can't do it, it's just that we're too lazy to do it. And I feel like you said, that doesn't let us, doesn't help with our self improvement, like you said, because I could be like, let me read for 15 minutes. Oh, but because I'm lazy, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Or yes, I need to go to the gym, but because I got lazy, I'm not gonna go anymore. And that was really, it's actually one of the 7. I can't remember. In the Catholic Church, is one of like the 7 the sins, yeah, the most
Really?
sins, yeah.
Oh, sadden.
Laziness, yeah, la pereza.
Hey, you can catch it. I was also doing research. You can catch yourself. Like, for example, the one way I catch myself was not doing my clothes after I did my laundry. And that used to be my biggest problem. I would do laundry, bring it to my room, and just leave it there.
You wouldn't fold it, you
I
would put it
wouldn't
away.
fold it, I would do, and that was, and I'm literally laying next to my bed that's next to my pile of clothes and be on my phone or doing whatever. Don't want to do it. But I catch myself now, knowing this, I catch myself, just do it. So I will actually put a podcast or put something, listen to it while I fold clothes. And that's something that really helps me do it. And you kill the laziness and you don't do a sin, like you said, and you self-improve. But you gotta catch it because everybody knows that they have to do something.
Yeah.
Or even, like you said, read a book. Like even for 10 minutes. Like the initial thought of like, I don't want to go read, because you're not really having that gratification. And a lot of people don't like doing stuff that seems boring, but that's self-improvement because the gratification comes later. Reading, you won't get nothing from it when you read, but later into you doing your habits, you become a wiser person.
Wiser, definitely. For example, my experience, reading was really hard for me. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to read. Like I would prolong it until like I was legit so tired that I fall asleep. Then I would start reading.
But then you were sleeping, then
I was sleeping, and then also me quedaba. For example, recently, not recently, like right now, I'm improving at this. Like when I read my Bible, I read it at night. Because in the morning, I get ready for work, I do my prayer, and on my way to work, I pray the rosary and everything. And then when I get home, obviously there's things I have to do that I can't do right away. So then at night, I feel like before I go to bed, it's the perfect time to do it. But like I would prolong it so much. Like I'd get in bed, I'd be on my phone, and I know why I'm on my phone if I can read.
Yeah.
Like reading, like being on my phone, going through Facebook or Instagram, there's nothing beneficial.
Yeah.
You know, unless I'm watching like an inspiration video or something like that. And I was like, I gotta read. Y hasta que ya, de verdad ya tenía mucho sueño. Okay, let me read my Bible. I read my Bible, but that was a mistake too because it wasn't a mistake reading the Bible. No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake doing it so late because I was sleepy. Yeah. I would rush to read my chapters. So I'd be like, let me read 2 chapters, but I would rush it. Like I'd be like, I'll close it, do my prayer, go to sleep.
Okay, you know what? This might help you. I used to do that too. The same exact thing. I would go and not the Bible. I would read my books near the end of the day and prolong it, and then read it fast, and then I read not. I changed it, so that's not the last thing I read. That's the first thing I read
in the morning. So
every morning I wake up, I read, and I'm doing 5 pages each day.
5 pages.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I think in the morning is better.
Maybe, like I said, maybe because, you get caught Like, you get tired, I snooze the button, you snooze the button. Then you're like, oh my god, it's late.
And that's another thing.
And that's the worst thing, yeah.
No, that's another thing. You pressing the button.
That's bad.
That's bad.
I was watching a meme, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was like, you wake up at 6:25, no, 6:20, and your alarm's for 6:30, and you wake up at what time did I say? You wake up at 6:20.
Mm-hmm.
And your alarm's 6:30, and then you change your alarm for like 5 extra minutes so you can get those 5 minutes. But yeah, it's
that's not good. That I think that becomes part of laziness.
yeah, you get tired.
Yeah.
Cuesta. I don't. That's why now I compare myself. I'm like, how did I go to the gym 3 months straight in the morning?
For real, in the morning it was crazy.
Like 5 a.m. I was already in the gym. So
Yeah.
I would wake up like at 4:30, leave my house, and be at the gym at 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did I do that? And now, like, I don't know. I think I'm getting old, guys.
Yeah. You know what? I was the same way because I would go to the gym at 6:30 in the morning, wake up like nothing. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not going today. Actually, 6:30, okay, gym time, go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like because I think you develop that strength,
Yeah.
like going constant. Then your body was like, okay, now it knows what to go. Yeah. And another thing, and I think we're gonna wrap it with this: taking risk is also part of self improvement. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Taking-
I can see why it is.
Yeah, taking risk. I wouldn't put it under that category, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it makes sense. And an example would be starting a side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And another example that they gave was starting a new podcast. We're doing a self improvement because I don't know if you noticed, but when you look back, when I used to look back, the way I would talk, where I would say, I kind of notice it now. I don't do it. Like I try not to do it. Yeah, maybe I do it here and there, but not as how I started.
And his Spanish got better too.
Yeah, so now that's an example of self improvement because we're doing certain things that we wouldn't have done if we were stuck in procrastinating or laziness. And it's the just do it part. If you want to start it, you don't have to be ready. They even said an example that they said is launch a podcast even when you don't think you're ready or feel ready. And then that's what we did. I told Alexandra, I don't know what the heck we're doing. Just turn on the camera, turn on the mic,
talk.
and let's talk. And that's something that we're improving. We might not look at it now because, like I said, the gratification is going to be later. And what we're doing is self improvement. And it said, faith doesn't remove fear; it helps you move with it. So, you got anything to add to that?
Powerful quotes there, Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
Mr. Henry Gonzalez.
Yeah, this is all we learned when you just start like self improvement, and I think that's something that a lot of people, have trouble. It's not something that we know and know how to do self improvement, or we know self improvement 101. We just learn it through the way and just moving through it. So that's it for this episode. Episode Platicando Contigo. Episode probably the 12th.
Really? Already?
Probably like 12.
12? Oh, but.
Yes. What?
Oh, no.
What?
I think not with me then.
Yeah.
I've been here till some.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, probably not.
No,
yeah,
I'm
probably
saying,
not. You probably came in
like
the
halfway.
5th. Yeah, the 5th.
I'm about to say.
But I don't know if you noticed the background.
I like it. It's not all white.
Yeah.
It's like we're so trying to self-improve.
Yeah.
Here.
Like we're trying to like make something different. So with this one and with the lighting, I don't know if you can see because we have LEDs light. So later throughout each episode, we're gonna like do self-improvement with the whole scene, the whole way you see stuff, get more lighting so we can turn these LEDs and put like lights here so you can just see us. We're just gonna figure out as we go, but first step is black coat in the back so we can stand out.
Yeah. And if you guys have any suggestions, let us know, or any topics that you guys would like to talk about, or if any of you guys want to come and talk about testimony or certain topic you guys like, please reach out to Henry or me.
Yeah.
And we'll make it happen.
We're gonna leave Alexandra's Facebook in the description, my Facebook in the description, because that's the easiest way they can reach us.
I don't check my Facebook. I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
I'm like, I don't check my Facebook. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah, whatever topic you want us to talk about, if you want to be in the podcast, we don't have no restriction. We can talk whatever, and just that. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it, and we see you in the next video.